All right, third grade, let's go over the Chapter 7 review that you guys did yesterday for your assignment. Let's get right into it. The first question says, choose the best term from the box. So our box is right here. We only have two terms, equation or order of operations. So let's read our vocabulary definition. A special set of rules that gives the order in which calculations are done in a problem is called the... So which one of these is this? Which one of these answers this definition? Well, we see here gives the order in which calculations are done in a problem. I only know one thing that we learned about that is, which is order of operations. That should be the answer you put. Remember this right here that we learned about. This is what you need to use to solve problems that have more than one thing to solve. So if you're adding and multiplying or dividing and subtracting or dividing and adding, you need to follow this order to know what you need to do first in order to get the right answer. Now let's move on. These should be very easy to do by now. You guys should be pros. And so let's just answer them. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. 35 divided by 7 equals 5. 0 divided by 2, remember, anytime you see a 0, it's going to be 0. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. 48 divided by 6 equals, remember, 6 times blank equals 48. What number should be there? 8. So 48 divided by 6 equals 8. 9 divided by 9 equals 1. Any number divided by itself is going to equal 1. 64 divided by 8 equals 8. 45 divided by 5 equals 9. 49 divided by 7 equals 7. 9 divided by 3 equals 3. 70 divided by 10 equals 7. 72 divided by 9 equals 8. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 40 divided by 5 equals 8. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. 32 divided by 8 equals 4. Awesome. Now let's find the unknown factor and quotient. 6 times blank equals 42. 6 times what equals 42? 6 times 7 equals 42, so 42 divided by 6 equals 7. 7 times blank equals 28. Well, that's 7 times 4, so 28 divided by 7 equals 4. Blank times 8 equals 16. Well, that's 2 times 8 equals 16, so 16 divided by 8 equals 2. 6 times blank equals 60. That's 10, so 60 divided by 6 equals 10. Awesome. Let's go to the next page. Number 22. Maria has 54 flower seeds and 9 pots. If she wants to put an equal number of seeds in each pot, how many seeds will Maria put in each pot? So, what equation is this going to be? We see she has 54 flower seeds and 9 pots. She wants to put the flower seeds evenly into the pots. So how many seeds do we have altogether? 54. How many pots are we dividing them into? 9. 54 seeds into 9 pots equals what? You should have bubbled in 6. Number 23. There are 56 students at basketball camp. The coaches put 8 players on each team. How many teams did they make? So how many students are there in all? 56. And how many players are being divided into teams? How many players will be on each team? 8 players on each team. So 56 players and dividing by 8 players into each team, we want to know how many teams will there be. Well, 56 divided by 8 equals, you should have bubbled in, 7. B. Very good. Number 24. Tristan bought 21 tickets to go on his favorite ride at the fair. The ride costs 3 tickets. How many times can Tristan go on his favorite ride? So he has 21 tickets altogether. That's how many he bought, right? And each ride costs 3 tickets. And we want to know how many times he can go on his favorite rides. So if he has 21 tickets altogether and each one costs 3 tickets, we have to see how many rides he'll be able to go on if he gives 3 tickets each time. So 21 divided by 3 equals 7. You should have bubbled in letter D. He'll be able to ride 7 rides. How many times can he go on the ride? He can go 7 times. All right, now let's move on to the next one. Liza bought 63 inches of ribbon to make bows. If she uses 9 inches of ribbon for each bow, how many bows can she make? So how many inches of ribbon does she have altogether? 63. And she's going to use 9 inches for each bow. We want to know how many bows she will have. 63 inches, 9 inches for each bow. How many bows will she have? Well, 63 divided by 9 equals A, which is 7. Again, pretty good, right? Let's move on to the next page. All right, last 3 questions. There are 42 students going on a field trip. They are riding in 7 vans. Each van has the same number of students. How many students are riding in each van? So how many students altogether? 42. And how many vans are going? 7. So 42 students divided into 7 vans. How many students are in each van? 42 divided by 7 equals 6. So that should be the answer that you get. Number 27. There are 15 boys going camping. They brought 5 tents. An equal number of boys sleep in each tent. How many boys will sleep in each tent? So we want to know how many boys altogether are going camping? 15. And how many tents did they bring? 5 tents. So 15 boys divided into 5 tents will equal how many boys in each tent? 3 boys in each tent. Awesome. And the last one? Kendall baked 30 muffins. Each of her baking trays holds 6 muffins. How many trays of muffins did Kendall bake? Well, she baked 30 muffins altogether, right? And each baking tray holds 6 muffins. So she baked 30 muffins and each tray holds 6. How many trays of muffins did she bake? Well, 30 divided by 6 equals 5. So the answer should be 30 divided by 6 equals 5. So 5 trays of muffins. Very good. That's what you were assigned to do. And that's it. So now your assignment is to go to OneNote and you're going to do this right here. The chapter checkup, extra practice for the chapter in preparation for your test that will be this Friday. All right. So go ahead and get that done today. Good job, guys.